Welcome to Thunder Ridge Homestead. Another day, another lambing video. Welcome everybody to another wild day at Thunder Ridge Homestead. It's windy and cool out there today, but it's time for another lambing video. As most of you know, Thyme had her babies the other day, and she had triplets. She started about 6:30 in the morning, and I've got two of them out here in the barn, so you can see these right now. Without further ado, I also have my helper here on my lap who won't quit helping me, Zephyr. And she's going to have to be star of the show next time because her babies are due very soon. See that big belly? That's babies. That's babies in their big belly. Did you know that? We also have this morning in the barn Silk and her little three. So I'll let you get a look at them for a minute since they're in here and she's eating. They're doing really well, the three little girls. My granddaughter officially named them. The one over here with this little white on its head is called Ribbons. The other little black girl is called Bows. And the little white one is Lacey. So pretty good names for three little girls. And they're just in here because they're just a little too small for the adventures that the bigger sheep are having out there. We'll see them in a minute. Also, I want you to notice the size of Silk's triplets, which are really normal sized, 7-8 pound babies, and the size of Thyme's triplets. I'm going to use Zephyr as a tripod again since that's what she's here for, I guess. There you go, Zeph. She makes a good tripod. Well, these are two of Thyme's babies she had yesterday. I have not weighed them yet this morning. I will weigh that, and I will put that in the video later. See how much they weigh. But the one with the little speckles on his head right here at the front is a boy. And the yawning one in the back there is a little girl. And I say little. They're both very big. And then she has the little black one, and some of you saw on the live stream he was having a little bit of trouble, and he is in the house as a bottle lamb right now. He was like, you know, obviously you have that many big huge babies and that size of an apartment, you run out of room. And last year, the reason that Zephyr became a bottle baby is because she had her back tendons were kind of all stretched out from the way she was positioned inside. And this year, this little black baby, his neck is crooked. It's like kind of bent down like he's looking down at the ground, and he's just real stiff-necked. I'm pretty sure he'll come out of it. He's also a little bit weak and a little bit slow, probably because of that. He would not have made it if he was just, you know, expected to live like normal lambs live in the pasture. So he's definitely a bottle lamb choice. But I think with a little bit of extra care, he'll recover nicely. I'll try to get some videos of him later. Right now, like I said, he's in my garage. And my daughter's in the process of moving. And my garage looks like it exploded. So I'll try to get some videos of him later. I'll try to get a little bit of a picture of this other baby. Like I said, he's in my garage. My garage looks like it's exploded, so pardon the shavings on the floor from lamb pee and the dirt from otherwise. But this is how he's doing. I think this little lamb has a name for bottle lamb. His name is going to be Stewie, because he just looks like a Stewie. Aren't you Stuart Little? But he's not really little. He's Stuart Big. He's 12 pounds. Are you going to come and see the baby, Abel? Be nice. Be nice and loving. Yeah, he's a baby. You're kind of hard to take a picture when he's here. Come on. Move over. There you go. You're getting right up close. You're doing pretty good. But if I could had him away from me so I could take a picture, and now I can't. You're too close. You're too close, Stuart. See how his little neck is bent over? His little neck has got a hump in it, right there, where's his little hump neck. But he's doing better. He's drinking good, he's eating good, he's pooped and peed, so he should do alright. Just gonna take him a minute. Just gonna take you a minute. Can you look up here and let him see your little face? Let him see your little face, Stewie. Nice little boy. Got a nice little face. Pretty little white marks. Yep. But anyway, these guys are all doing really well. And I don't know if you guys can tell this hot mess. I don't know how well I'm picking this up on camera. If I'm out here in the barn, Zephyr has got to be right with me. And if I'm busy doing something, or I'm just sitting here on my little chair, because I do sit on chairs or stools or buckets quite a bit because of the arthritis stuff. But she'll come up here and like lay her head on my lap. Yeah. What do you think, Bose? What do you think, Bose? That's not your mommy. Every black sheep is not your mommy. Well, the plumbing works. The plumbing works, Lacey. It's so funny because even as little as they are, they're so independent already. And Silk's a good mama. She's just calm and puts up with whatever they want to do. But I wanted to do a video quick to show you these guys and just show you what's going on. Yeah. Can you get closer to the camera? Can you get closer? We need a close-up. Is there any way that you could get a little closer to the camera, Zephyr, so we can get close-up? Why are you a problem? Why are you a problem? Spoiled rotten's what you are. I hope that you turn into a good mommy. I do. I hope you turn into a good mommy. I hope you're not a baby instead of the mommy. Well, that's the update from the lamb pen. Like I said, I wish they were bouncing around and looking cute, but it's nap time evidently. So now we're going to go see what's going on with the rest of them. New updates in the barn setup. I got a creep area set up for these babies this year. And as you can see, this is a creep gate. And the little things roll when they move through them. And that will keep the mamas out. And then they have just a little hog panel on this side. And in here, they have a little container of water. And they're used to eating out of this ground feeder when the mamas are there. So I've got that to kind of get them started with some alfalfa chops. And then that's lamb feed in the back up against the wall. Looks like they've been picking at it a little bit. And then some more hay and some more chops in that little bowl. And this just gives the lammies a place to go, and they can start self-feeding and eating all the grain that they can, because These little triplets need extra, and these little twins grow like crazy. So they need all the nutrition they can get. This is the chopped alfalfa. It just comes in a bag like that. That's the chopped alfalfa that I'm feeding the little ones. And then the rest of the barn, we just have kind of a communal pen in here in the back. Several bottles of water, several different hay stations, places that if a mama wants to take her babies away from everybody, she can. Like they kind of like tend to pile up together and sleep. Mama with her babies, so this is what they're doing at the back of the barn. And today they are out in the pasture for a while. It's pretty windy, so I don't know how long I can sit out here without having to come in from the wind. But the mamas are finally getting a taste of this grass. As you can see, it's just now starting to come through. Enough that they can get a hold of it. And just starting out like this, I just leave them out here for about an hour or two at the most, and then they come in. For one thing, the babies get wore out. And for another thing, if the mamas eat too much grass after being in the dry with the hay all summer, or all winter, they get diarrhea, and that's not good for anybody. So we want to give them enough to have a fresh bite this morning. Like I said, just a belly full, and then they'll come in the rest of the day and they'll eat their hay and their dry matter to kind of balance that out. And within a couple weeks, it'll be enough grass and the girls will be used to it, and they'll be able to go out all the time. But you can kind of see these babies, the triplets here, and then these twins, even though the twins are younger, they're not smaller, they're the same size, pretty close. And they're all fast, good on their feet, alert, and they stay pretty close to mamas, which is the criteria for going out in the pasture in my book. Because as you can see, we have this wooded area right along here, and we do have coyotes and we have hawks, and that's another criteria, is they have to be big enough that a hawk can't carry them off, because it happens, man. So you just have to be vigilant. Nice babies, nice spring day. And just a quick update. One more lamb. See you in a bit.